Hey everyone, so I'm going to do another video today. We're going to do a soup today, and the soup we're going to do is split pea and ham soup. And the reason I'm doing split pea and ham soup is because, as I showed you guys in my last video from Saturday, I had done a baked ham. In my video I showed you how to glaze the ham, and then I baked it and we had it for dinner. We sliced it, and there is the ham bone, or the shank, that's left with some fat on it and some extra meat, and this is what's going to make our stock. So if you come over here, I have our peas. They've been soaking in water for about an hour and a half in some warm water, and what I used yellow split peas today. You could use green split peas. They're dry peas. They're in the bean section in the grocery store. And I did about a bag and a half. And so they've been soaking for a while, and they are going to just about melt when we cook our soup and we boil our stock. So the first part of our stock, I'm going to take our ham shank with a little bit of fat and the ham on it. I'm going to put it in our water with our peas. I'm going to do a little bit more water. I want to cover the ham bone. We want that to come to a boil. Now, for our soup, I'm going to do some carrots. A few carrots. I'm going to peel them. Get that little bit of skin off. And I have some shrimp thawing in the sink. That's going to be for our next video. We're going to do a shrimp risotto maybe tomorrow. So now my carrots are peeled. Cut the tips off. And remember, always hold your knife the proper way. Your fingers gripped around the handle. Your thumb and forefinger, gripping it tight. Slice up our carrots. Add them to our soup stock. Then we're going to do potatoes. And the potatoes I'm going to leave, they've been washed. I'm going to leave the skin on. These are red skin potatoes. And I like the flavor of the skin and the texture of it on them. It's a little bit different than the brown russet potatoes. And of course the vitamins and nutrients for potatoes is all in the skin. So again, just going to cube them up. I'm going to add them to our stock. And we're going to season a little bit. I'm going to do some black pepper. Garlic, of course. About a teaspoon of each. And of course our chicken base. Just a little bit. I'm not going to do any salt, but I am going to do a little chicken base. And let's not forget that our ham is a little bit salty. And we're going to get an excellent flavor from the marrow in the bone. It's going to make a beautiful stock. We're going to do maybe a bay leaf or two. And then I have some extra pieces of ham we're going to put in. As that cooks, I'll finish up our carrots and our potatoes. And as that cooks, our peas are going to more than double in size and then start to melt away. And that's going to make our soup nice and thick. And again, add a lot of flavor to our soup. Add our carrots. A couple more potatoes. Give this a stir. And when you're making pea soup, you want to make sure you stir from the bottom. You don't want those peas to sink down and burn and stick to the bottom of the pot. Today I'm using a really old stock pot. It belonged to my great-grandmother. It's over 100 years old, but it's very, very effective. And it makes me think of my family whenever I use it, and all the holidays and all the good times we had, you know, with meals that came from this pot. So we're going to let that boil. Again, periodically stir it from the bottom so our peas don't stick, and it's going to thicken up. And we have our seasonings. We'll taste it and then see if we need to add anything, and when it's ready to be bowled up, I'll be back and we'll finish up our video. See you soon.